Jeep just confirmed that the 2027 Gladiator is getting a full-blown 6.4-liter Hemi V8, and the announcement is so big it's making truck enthusiasts everywhere cry actual tears of joy. If you've been watching the midsize truck segment get swallowed up by turbocharged four-cylinders, wondering if anyone will ever build something that sounds and feels like a real truck again, this one is exactly for you. While the Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon, and Toyota Tacoma have all moved away from larger displacement engines, the 2027 Gladiator is doing the complete opposite, becoming the only midsize pickup on the market, with a naturally aspirated V8 pumping out 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. Back to V8s. Spend 5 minutes in any truck forum and you'll find the same frustration. Buyers want more powertrain options. They want V6s, V8s, something that sounds like it means business, not just another turbocharged four-cylinder dressed up with a performance badge. The Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon, and newer iterations of the Toyota Tacoma have all moved towards smaller, more complex engines. That's the trend. That's the direction the market is supposedly heading. Jeep is pulling in the exact opposite direction. While rivals are investing in electrification and downsizing, the Gladiator is about to get the most powerful standard engine ever offered in a midsize pickup. It's a move that will divide opinion, but for a very specific kind of truck buyer, it's going to feel like Christmas morning. Going against the grain is one thing, though. Backing it up with a confirmed engine announcement is another, and what Jeep's CEO just put on record is the kind of news that doesn't come along very often. Gladiator 392. Jeep CEO Bob Broderdorf made a statement earlier this year that stopped the automotive world cold. Standing in front of assembled media with an image of the Gladiator projected behind him, he confirmed what enthusiasts have been hoping for since the truck first launched. "Jeep fans, don't worry," he said. "The 6.4-liter Hemi V8 will have a home at Jeep." Think about what it feels like to push the throttle on a mid-sized truck and get a turbocharged four-cylinder response. That brief pause, that mechanical hesitation, that sense that the engine is working hard just to keep up. That's what most buyers in this segment have been living with. For a truck built around trail capability and driver confidence, that kind of power delivery creates a genuine disconnect between what the truck looks like it can do and what actually happens when things get serious. The 392 addresses that completely. The engine in question is the 6.4-liter Hemi V8, internally nicknamed the Apache and identified by its iconic 392 cubic inch displacement. It produces 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, the same output found in the Wrangler Rubicon 392, and it's arriving in the Gladiator as a dedicated Rubicon 392 configuration. To understand just how significant this is, consider what the competition offers. The Chevy Colorado and GMC Canyon, the Gladiator's most direct rivals in the mid-size segment, are available with exactly one powertrain. A turbocharged 2.7-liter four-cylinder. No V6, no hybrid, no V8. The 2027 Gladiator is about to offer two distinct paths: the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 and the 392 Hemi. Broderdorf went further, suggesting the Hemi's future extends well beyond the Gladiator. "We will tap the power and performance of the Hemi across Jeep products," he said, as new projects are already underway. The Apache isn't a limited-run curiosity, it's the beginning of something bigger. The V8 is confirmed and the power numbers are extraordinary, but a 470 horsepower truck paired exclusively with an automatic is only half the story enthusiasts wanted to hear, and it turns out Jeep has something else to say about that. Return of the manual. The 6-speed manual quietly disappeared from the Gladiator lineup with no official explanation. The logic was readable enough. Fewer configurations mean simpler production and lower costs. What that decision never did was make the core audience happy. At Easter Jeep Safari in Moab, Jeep's global head of off-road capability, Amir Ahmed, delivered the tease buyers had been waiting for. "We have another car that looks like a Wrangler that's getting its manual back. Stay tuned." One vehicle fits that description perfectly. It's the Gladiator. Anyone who has wheeled a manual through tight, rocky terrain knows what that level of control actually feels like. The ability to hold a gear, modulate power precisely, and feel the terrain work through the entire drivetrain is a connection no automatic can replicate. Off the road, that difference can separate a controlled crawl from a recovery situation. The 6-speed is coming back paired with the 3.6-liter Pentastar V6, 285 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque, the same proven combination currently found in the Wrangler. The manual is returning and the V8 is confirmed, but neither matters if buyers can't configure the truck the way they want, and this is exactly where the Gladiator leaves every rival completely behind. Endless customization options. This is easily one of the Gladiator's biggest strengths. From base models to the top-spec Rubicon X and Mojave X, there are more than a dozen distinct trim levels between those figures. The Sport and Sport S are affordable and they cover the entry point, while the Willys series, Sahara, Texas Trail, and Shadow Ops handle a wide range of preferences above those. The Rubicon and Mojave anchor the performance end of the range. One of the most distinctive additions is the Gladiator Willys 41 Buzz Special Edition, drawing inspiration from the Kaiser Jeep M715 of the 1960s. It arrives in 41 green paint with 17-inch olive drab wheels, steel bumpers, a Mopar triple hoop grille guard, exclusive hood decals, and mud terrain tires standard. Tan seat inserts tie the military-inspired look together inside. Beyond trim levels and special editions, no other midsize truck lets buyers remove the doors, fold down the windshield, and configure their own roof the way the Gladiator does. Soft top, hard top, or open sky. That choice belongs entirely to the owner. The Ranger, Colorado, and Tacoma offer none of it. Those ready to take that open-air freedom off the pavement will find the Gladiator is built for exactly that. Off-road excellence. The Gladiator's off-road credentials run deeper than any midsize rival, with each trim attacking the challenge from a different angle. The Rubicon is the trail specialist. There's a frustration every serious off-road buyer understands driving a supposedly capable truck to the edge of a real trail and realizing the hardware wasn't built to go further. Front and rear locking differentials, rock rails, and trail-tuned suspension prevent exactly that moment, and the Rubicon delivers all three from the factory. Waterfording depth reaches 31.5 inches, a figure no competitor matches out of the box. With 470 horsepower from the 392 on the way, this configuration is set to redefine what a mid-size trail truck can be. The Mojave was built for a different environment. Fox-tuned shocks and suspension calibrated for high-speed desert running, with the Mojave X pushing the formula further still. For buyers combining trail use with towing, the Max Tow package brings capacity to 7,700 pounds and payload up to 1,725 pounds. The off-road credentials here are serious, and so is the price, which brings us to the final chapter. Release date and price. The 2027 Jeep Gladiator is arriving later this year. Pricing will open at $42,000 for the Sport, with the Sport S following at around $45,000. Mid-range configurations run through the high 40,000s into the low 50,000s. The Rubicon and Mojave will both start at $55,000, while the Rubicon X and Mojave X will both top out at around $63,000. The Rubicon 392 will carry a substantial premium above those figures. Given that the Wrangler Rubicon 392 prices into the low $80,000 range, the Gladiator version is likely to land around $80,000, possibly beyond. That's a serious investment, but for the only naturally aspirated V8 in the midsize truck segment, one that goes doorless, topless, and fords 31.5 inches of water, the case makes itself. The 2027 Jeep Gladiator is arriving as the most complete version of this truck yet. A 470 horsepower Hemi V8 that no midsize rival can match. A returning 6-speed manual for buyers who want genuine driver involvement. A trim lineup spanning from just under $42,000 all the way to a V8 powered trail machine. Open air customization no competitor replicates. And off-road credentials like 31.5 inches of water fording, locking differentials, and Fox-tuned desert suspension that back up every claim this truck makes. Whether you're after the raw power of the 392, the engagement of a manual gearbox, or simply a midsize pickup that does things no other truck can do, the 2027 Gladiator is making a very loud argument that it belongs in a class entirely of its own. With everything we just talked about in mind, the Gladiator seems like an undisputable ruler of the class, for several obvious reasons. However, it's not like rivals are not preparing anything special for the next year, especially models like the Nissan Frontier, which you can check out in our next video. Nissan's midsize truck has always been loved for its straightforward design approach, but the next year's version is bringing massive powertrain upgrades, turbocharged and electrified, that will instantly put it at the top of the class in terms of performance, whether we talk about on-road or off-road ride.